Today I'm taking a challenge to read 300 pages in a day, a book. There is a book called Everything is Reading this book today, and it's 283 pages. I'll just show you. I don't know if you can see it clearly. Somewhere here it says 283 pages. So the plan is that I'll read this book today and I complete this challenge. Then I'll tell you how I managed to do it. So it's a bit hard, not a bit hard. It almost feels unrealistic at this point. So I'll be doing it right now. So this was just an update that this is what I'm going to do. You can see today's date, just so that you don't have any doubts that am I lying or not. Right now you can see the time is 12:28, 15th of May, Monday. So now you'll see me after I've read this book. Okay, this is the plan, and now you'll see me after I've read this book. This is the plan. So you can see time right now 12:28, 15th May, Monday. So let's go. The plan is to drink a lot of coffee to complete this challenge, to be honest. So let's see what happens. So I just went out to a shop and bought this Monster energy drink. So my plan is to drink this little by little while reading the book, and also I'll be playing some music while I'll be reading the book, and hopefully I'll complete the book before 12 in the midnight, so I can tell you what's written in the book and how I managed to complete this challenge. You can also see some sweat on my face because it's summer going on here and it's very hot outside here. Let's go. So it's night now. It's almost 12 or above 12. You can see the time. It's 12:09. The next day has started because that's how time works. And I've been reading that book that I told you, Everything is for the past 12 hours, and I've completed all the 280 pages, not 300 pages, because the book has 280 pages. And yeah, I did it. So basically what happened is I was looking for ideas in the morning, and I came across this question, how to read 300 pages in a day. So I thought to make a video about it, and the only way to make a video about it truthfully was if I have done it myself. So how did I did it? So the answer is around 300 mg of caffeine. And after reading for the first 4-5 hours, I slept for half an hour, then started reading again. I used an app called Pomodoro. It looks like this. You start a timer for 25 minutes and you focus and read for 25 minutes, then for 5 minutes you rest, then the Pomodoro starts again for 25 minutes, the time of focus. So this is how it goes. In 1 hour you will do your focused work for around 50 minutes, for exactly 50 minutes, and you'll get 10 minutes of rest, because 25 minutes of focus, 5 minutes of rest, then again 25 minutes of focus, then 5 minutes of rest. And I've done this for the past 12 hours because I showed you the time before. When I was going to start this challenge, it was around 11:30 a.m. I believe. Now it's above after midnight. I can't even find the right words. My brain is just ready to sleep right now. So in the next morning I'll be telling you what I actually learned in that book. Everything is I'll write down all the important points and I'll write it down. So now I have to sleep. So I just wore this shirt right now just to match the clothes that I was making the video in. I just washed my face, just combed my hair a bit, and I just came here to tell you guys that I've completed the book, and in the next morning I'll be filming the next part, which is explaining to you what I have read about it, and most probably my energy levels will be much higher. Now we will see my high energy version, because now I'll be sleeping for around 8 hours, then I'll be fresh. That's the plan, at least. Let's talk about the first chapter. The first chapter is the name of the book is Everything is The name of the first chapter is The Uncomfortable Truth. So what's the uncomfortable truth? This uncomfortable truth is that life has no meaning, and if we just go deep down in your brain, you will realize that you are just consciousness and we are a very small part of the universe. And because we are a very small part of the universe, our life have no meaning, and to give our life a meaning, we have to find a cause, we have to find a hope to live for, we have to find reasons to live for. And this is the uncomfortable truth that our life has certainly no meaning, and yeah, this is the uncomfortable truth that we don't want to hear about. So we somehow develop hope from some area or another so that we can feel like that our life has a meaning or a purpose. Now let's talk about the second chapter. Second chapter is that self-control is an illusion. We don't have self-control. We have two brains. One is thinking brain and one is the feelings brain, basically logic, and this one is emotion. So think of like we have a bus. Okay, bus has a navigation system which shows all the maps and the direction of the roadblocks. It's in the left thinking brain, but the driver is a feelings person, that's the right brain. So what's happening is our life is going forward in a way that we are just acting out of our emotions. According to this book, this chapter, all action comes from an emotion, and our left brain, the thinking brain, has to make a bargain, a deal with the right brain. See, like if we do this, this and this, in the end we'll get this, so let's do this. So they have to communicate with each other. Your consciousness is here, your left brain is the thinking brain and your right brain is the feelings brain. If you can just learn how to work properly, that both the brains can work properly together, you can make a very high quality decisions in your life, and it will be very awesome. So this is all this is about. The second chapter talks about that self-control is an illusion, that you don't have any self-control, you're just acting out of your feelings, and this is how brain works, this is how you work. And somehow we have a concept in our mind that if we just beat down our emotions too much and just act out of logic, then our life will be very good. So in a way it's true, that's what is discipline. So still, if you are acting out of discipline, you still have a bargain with your right brain, your feelings brain, that if we do this certain piece of task for a long enough time and we ignore the other feelings, you will get something else, also called as delayed gratification, that you sacrifice all the small pleasures and go for a very big pleasure, but you need to do something that you don't like very much for maybe 6 months or a year to achieve that one thing. This is how we bargain with our own brain. Left brain bargains with the right brain, and you have to come up with deals that you can negotiate how to live and how to take actions and how to take decisions, so that you can take your consciousness train in a very good path so that your life is good. Okay, the third chapter is Newton's laws of emotion. So the first one is every emotion has an equal and opposite reaction. So if I just give you a cookie and say that you have this cookie and I'm just gonna go now, you'll feel like no, you have done something for me, I have to do something for you. And just like the same, if I punch you in the face, and you'll feel like, why did this guy punch me in the face, and you'll feel like that you need to give an opposite reaction, you want to punch me back or just harm me in some way or another. This is the first law of emotions. According to this book, every emotion has an equal and opposite reaction. So basically every emotion has an equal and opposite emotion to balance it out. So Newton's second law of emotion is that our self-worth is associated with the sum of all the emotions over time. So your confidence, your self-esteem about any single thing in your life is the sum of all the emotions from when you were born to right now, and the sum of all those emotions is determining and it's defining who you really are right now. So this is the second law of emotion by Newton, not exactly by Newton, but it's written in the book. So it's that your self-worth is the sum of all the emotions that you have from the time that you were born. Okay, Newton's third law of emotion, that your identity will stay the same identity until you do something new, until a change of experience happens. I'll stay the same person if I don't work out every day and lift heavier weights. I'll stay the same if I don't make more YouTube videos. I'll stay the same if I don't get up every morning and do all the important stuff I have to do. And I have to change something. I don't have to be the same person that I was yesterday. I have to do something new. I have to improve in a way. So this is the third law of emotion by Newton, that your personality, your identity, and you as a person will just stay the same if you don't do anything new. So do something new, improve yourself, that feels good. Okay, so there's one more concept in this chapter. It's called as emotional gravity. So in a very simple manner, people with same beliefs and emotions and meaning in life will just come together and form a community because they will align in their beliefs and thoughts and emotions. This is the whole concept about. I can explain in a very long time, but this is basically it. This is what it means. Chapter 4 is all about how to make all your dreams come true. So basically this person, the author of the book, is telling you how can you create your own big community, and he calls it a religion. He says create your own religion, and not like some actual religion. Basically the concept is you create a community, you have the same purpose, and with that same purpose all the people in the community will go for a same goal, and this is how business is created. And so if you want your dreams to come true, you have to create a big community, and this author says that you have to create a religion because they all have the same faith, same meaning of life, same task, same emotions. So if you have a big community, you have a lot of people to sell something to, and then obviously you can sell stuff to people, and when you can sell stuff to people, you can take money from them, and this is how you can make your dreams come true. Chapter 5 is all about hope is why hope is because whenever we create a business with hope, it's because only we can hope for something when there is something wrong with it. If you have a car that just breaks down in an accident and you're just wondering will it be fixed or not, now you have hope. When it was totally fine, then you didn't have any hope. When the car is broken, now you have the hope that now it might be fixed. So for hope to exist, something has to be fixed. And this is how business works. Most of the companies, that they give you a solution which will work for some time and then it will break down, then you will buy stuff again from them. So this is why hope is because hope implies that there is something wrong which will be fixed, and you're hoping that it will be fixed. For hope to exist, there needs to be something wrong already. So this is the paradox of hope. So this is how hope is actually. The next chapter is the formula of humanity. So what's the formula of humanity? I'll tell you in a very simple way. You have to love people in an unconditional way, not like a deal or a bargain. So you have to have the principles of an adult. You have to not find benefit for you in every single thing. You should not live your life like, if I do this for you, you will give this to me. You can just out of love give stuff to other people. This is the law of humanity according to this chapter. I'm telling you in a very simple way. There are more concepts into it, but I'll talk about it in a very different video because it's a very big topic. Chapter 7, pain is the universal constant. So all the universe, all people have some kind of pain, and due to this pain is what we are living, and we are actually happy because of pain, because happiness is a form of alleviation of pain. When we remove pain from your life, you get happiness. So to experience happiness, you need pain. See how twisted it is. So it's a universal constant. There was a survey was done, and many people were given 2 questions. They have to rate their happiness level from the level 0 to 10. So a lot of people did this interview in a different situation. Some were millionaires, some were broke, some had a good relationship, some had a bad relationship. So the average, the people said, was 7 on a scale of 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, we are happy on the 7th number. So everyone said that this is our basic level of happiness. Even the rich ones, even the broke ones, even the depressed ones, somehow they were all happy on the 7 number on the scale of 0 to 10. And this was very fascinating because somehow everyone was a little bit sad. That's why the number was not 10. So this is why the pain is the universal constant, because the world has to have some little pain for anything to exist. All the businesses, all the shops, basically hospitals exist to remove some pain and give you happiness or relief in some way or another. So pain is a universal constant. You can't just totally avoid it. You will always have some little pain if you want to experience happiness, because happiness is the alleviation of pain. Chapter 8, Feelings Economy. The Feelings Economy, this is the name of the chapter. So it means that we live in a feelings economy and people buy stuff because of their feelings. There is a story in the book that in 19 something, a person, a very great marketer, wanted to sell cigarettes to women, and women were not buying the cigarettes because obviously it was seen that only men should smoke and all that stuff. But the marketer and the businessman knew that we have a market, women, and we have to sell our cigarettes to make more profits. So what the marketer did, he created a campaign to show the luxury type of women, you very rich and high class women, are smoking, and saying that this is our symbol of freedom, that women are powerful or something like that. So they made the cigarettes a symbol of freedom for specifically women, and women thought that yeah, this makes sense, I also want to be free. So all of them started smoking, and the profits of the cigarette company doubled, and also the profit of the hospitals with lung cancer treatment also doubled, because obviously they will get lung cancer at one point or another. So this is how our world is working. We live in a feelings economy. Even if we try to start a business, you'll soon learn that you have to manipulate people's feelings in a way to sell people, and this is not a bad thing, because this is how the world works. Action comes from emotion, and the companies have to instill a certain emotion in your mind or your brain to make you take action so that you buy something and give them your money. So this is how the whole feelings economy is working. I know it sounds but that's the title of the book. Everything is so what else are you expecting? The last chapter is the final religion, and this book states that the final religion will be artificial intelligence. We have very smart computers with insanely smart algorithms, and soon AI will control our world. Kind of already we are living under the spell or under the domination of AI, artificial intelligence, because you can see this video will go on YouTube, and YouTube will decide that you will see this video or not, and according to that only this video will pop up in your feed. When you go out, you will turn on your navigation and drive to some place. Again, artificial intelligence, algorithms, the algorithm will decide which route is the best for you. And also when you buy stuff, you use your credit card or just your debit card, again algorithms are being used because money is transferred again and again, and again that whole system is working through algorithms. So in a way we can say that already AI is dominating the world, but according to the book it will be much superior in a few more years. I don't know how many years, but our consciousness will be taken out somehow and will be tried to be replicated in a more efficient way, so that in the end of the day, after many years, when finally the algorithms figure out how to do it, we will not be human beings. The AI will take over and we will live somehow in a cloud world, in a data world, in an information world as consciousness. So this is all the last chapter has to say, and I know it sounds scary, it's kind of that's the title of the book. So this is all the book is about, and this book was a total blast for my brain. I read for 12 hours straight and it was totally awesome. So this is the summary. If you want me to read another book like this, you can just comment down in the comment section. Okay, so this is it for this video. Like the video if you found it interesting or helpful in any way. Subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. Comment down in the comment section what are your suggestions, what should I make. Any suggestion you have, I'll make video on that, don't worry about it. So yeah, this is it. I'll see you later. Take care. Bye bye. Have a nice day and stay awesome.